Hi everyone, and welcome to another video on Day's podcast, along with a new episode. And I wanted to talk about a new sign. Today is the 9th of April, and we are talking about Virgo. So, we already talked about the first earth sign, which is Taurus. We're already 7 in, so this is number 8 in the ones that we gotta do left. Cause let me count them down again. I can do it kind of in order too. So we did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Libra, and Sag. So there's 7. So we got 5 more to go, but 4 because we're about to do this one. So yes, we are on Virgo. Their element is earth. Their color is gray, beige, pale yellow. Their quality is mutable, like me. Their day is Wednesday. And their ruler is Mercury. We got the same ruler? Okay. Their greatest compatibility is Pisces and Cancer. Their lucky numbers are 5, 14, 15, 23, and 32. And their dates are August 23rd to September 22nd. Their strengths are loyal, analytic, kind, hardworking, and practical. So when you think of those strengths, Beyonce, Michael Jackson, the list goes on. Keke Palmer, the list goes on. Taraji, The Dream, there's a lot of Virgos out there. Their weaknesses are shyness. They don't show it because they amplify so much greatness, just like all signs. But they can be shy. They do worry. Overcritical of self and others. So and all work and no play. So they're workaholics. They constantly work. They get to the point of working and doing things that they tend to kind of, well, no, just fix this, but they don't want to mean no harm because they're kind. They're not trying to be mean in a way where it's not criticism that would benefit, because they're talking about themselves too. So if they're going to talk about themselves and somebody else, obviously they want to grow and work on things, as they said, hardworking. They like animals, healthy food, books, nature, and cleanliness. They like to be clean. They don't like rudeness, asking for help, and taking center stage. And that's the irony, because we see Virgos just come out and just be the best Virgos they can be and just be just great. And you wouldn't think that, they don't want to be seen. You wouldn't think that they would feel like they want to ask for help and don't like to and don't really feel the need to, but they feel like they have to. And then they don't like rudeness. They don't like mean people. No. Virgos are known for their they are known for their attention to detail, and their deep sense of humanity, which makes them one of the most caring signs of the zodiac. Their approach to love and life ensures that nothing is left to chance. Although they can be tender, they may keep their heart closed to the outer world. Most Virgos are very mysterious, and they want to be mysterious because there's only so many people they want to let in. This sign is often misunderstood, not because they lack the ability to express themselves, but because they don't always trust their feelings and tend to prioritize reason over emotion. The symbolism behind their name reflects their nature as individuals who approach everything as if it were their first time experiencing it. As an earth sign, Virgos fit perfectly between Taurus and Capricorn. And yeah, Capricorn, we will talk about. That's the last one, but we will get to it. Giving them a strong character that favors conservative, well-organized things and practicality in everyday life. They lead organized lives, and even when things become chaotic, their goals and dreams are still strictly defined in their mind. Their concern for details is so strong that they can become overly critical and concerned about matters that others may not care about, constantly worried that they might have missed something that cannot be fixed. So they try to take in every moment. And there'll be times they see things that people don't see, and people be like, how did you see that? And they'll be feeling odd because it's like, you didn't see that. And there's the criticism because it's like, I see something that you should be seeing. Like, but you know, everyone's different. But with Mercury as their ruling planet, Virgos have a well-developed sense of speech and writing, as well as other forms of communication. Many Virgos may choose to pursue careers as writers, journalists, and artists. But their desire to help others makes them natural givers who feel a sense of purpose in helping others. The disappointed goddess is what they are. The disappointed goddess seeking goodness in humankind. From their cloud, they came to Earth with a mission to use their existence for good and discover justice and purity in other people. However, after encountering disappointment too many times, Virgos may turn back, get lost, or simply separate themselves from others, if not self-guided to the right path. Yeah, they really don't like when people lead them astray. The sign of Virgo is associated with Venus's tragic fall and can reflect one's struggle to feel worthy, beautiful, or lovable. Compatibility between Virgo and other zodiac signs depends on their partner's ability to provide them with love and support they need to feel safe and comfortable enough to open up and reveal their soft, vulnerable heart. So it takes a strong person to really take these signs in. Although Virgos may not always express their feelings directly, intimacy allows them to beautifully express their emotions. Virgos prefer stable relationships rather than casual flings, although they may resort to using their charm and superficial communication to win people's hearts without investing much of their own emotions. And method, I don't know how to say this word. Intellectually dominant, each Virgo has their own equation in mind to that their partner should know and follow. So they already have some type of map made out for you to just kind of find all of the treasures within it. And as you're finding them, they're kind of with you and just feeling like, all right, well, you know, how's it going? How you like it? Because they want to see the fact that you are willing to go through what they want. We'll go through too. Virgos tend to have few sexual partners since they need to feel significant to someone and experience genuine physical pleasure before giving their whole selves to someone. Although the sign of Virgo is often associated with the concept of virginity, the truth is that their mutual quality and desire for change often overcomes self-imposed restrictions and moral boundaries when it comes to sex. Trust needs to be earned with Virgo slowly and steadily, and each partner in their life has the opportunity to be nurtured and cared for, but only if they give enough to deserve Virgo's special treatment. With friends and family, Virgos make excellent advisors, always ready to help solve problems. They can be incredibly useful to have around, but their tendency to scrutinize everything and everyone around them can be challenging. They deeply care for people they have formed close relationships with and cherish these connections over time. To earn an intimate friendship with a Virgo, good deeds and trust are essential. Those born under the sign of Virgo are typically very dedicated to their families and show great concern for their elderly and those who are unwell. They place a high value on tradition and responsibility, often taking pride in their upbringing and the experiences that have helped shape their strong and dominant mind. They're known for being practical, analytical, and hardworking with a talent for getting to the core of any problem. Their approach makes them excel in jobs that require organization, paperwork, problem solving, and manual skills. When they focus on something, perfection is expected, as no other sign has such an eye for detail as Virgo. They love books and artistic expression and make excellent critics. Their desire to help others is best fulfilled by pursuing careers as doctors, nurses, and psychologists. Virgos are naturally inclined to save money and tend to value practical and useful things. They view irrational spending as a bad habit or a sign of being spoiled and prefer practical solutions that don't cost much. However, this approach can sometimes make them appear cheap and overly concerned about their future needs. They should learn to indulge in some they should just have fun from time to time. If they can't have fun with the money they have at that particular time, they know when to just be like, all right, I ain't doing this. They know that. We all do. To attract a Virgo man, it is important to respect his needs for cleanliness and order. He tends to enter into romantic relationships slowly and carefully, taking his time to get to know someone before pursuing a serious commitment. When he receives information on what to expect, his partner must be sure to deliver nothing less. A Virgo man may appear cool on the surface, but he has deep and central needs. Only a patient partner can withstand his tendency to overanalyze everything and can warm him up. It takes considerable effort to win the heart of a Virgo man. He needs a partner who can understand him, inspire, and remind him of his talents, often finding such a person in platonic and seemingly irrational spheres. Often finding such a person the platonic and seemingly irrational spheres. He seeks someone who is honest, patient, and tidy, and is always ready to settle down with the right person for a long-term relationship. As far as for a woman, the Virgo woman possesses a unique blend of intelligence and attention to detail, common sense, and commitment. She is very smart, modest, and capable. At first, attempting to seduce a Virgo woman can seem daunting, as she is likely to put a facade of indifference. However, she is not cold but practical, realistic, and cautious when it comes to starting new relationships. She will never give herself to someone without assessing the character and the emotions shared with her from the beginning. Under no circumstances should a Virgo woman should be categorized as spoiled or a materialistic person. Like all earth signs, she enjoys the material world and sees any gift she receives as a blessing. However, she truly enjoys things only when they are practical, easy to use, or in need of fixing. She is attracted to intelligent but distant personalities and has a strong capacity to love, but chooses to wait until she is ready before sharing her emotions. Private and defensive, this is someone who needs her defense mechanisms respected but can be broken by the right partner. So that's pretty much the gist of a Virgo. Signs Virgos should consider is Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces. So that's the rest of the earth signs and all the water signs. So I don't often always see Virgos with Geminis or Sagittarius or Aries. Not all the time. Like the fire and air signs, they're not always with, but if they are, it's significantly for a reason. Because flat out, they're saying that they're always with Tauruses and Cancers and Scorpios, Capricorns, and Pisces. When I think of even just Beyonce's, circle as a whole, it's just Jay-Z and the twins that are just not water or earth. her firstborn blue is Earth. Her mom is Earth. I'm not sure if her dad is Earth too. But everyone is mostly compatible with her. Solange is water. So there it is, Cancer. So like I said, you know, when you're already around, it adds up. But yes, as far as anything else that is for Virgo, perfectionist at heart, isn't afraid to improve skills through diligent and consistent practice. That's what we see with Virgos throughout time. They never stop working. They always want to show their best wherever they are and for whatever it is, in every detail too. They deal with information like a computer, transforming even the most jumbled set of information into organized, complete concepts. So it's just Virgo's opposite sign, Pisces, offers guidance through spirituality, but Virgos want to assist on a practical level. Yeah. They must remember that that constantly chasing after the ideal can be destructive when applied to self or others. Yeah. Wanting to have everything perfect can mess with them a little. So always try to make them feel human in a way where it's like, you know, you are working, we see the great work that you're doing, but just breathe, smile. Even though they may do that already and may not need you to tell them that, when they hear that you care to do that and to say that, it's part of their work. It's like, okay, I'm doing something, you know? So it's okay. Though Mercury also rules Gemini, these two signs are radically different. So I share a planet with them. Gemini is about output and expression, whereas Virgo is about input and processing. So it makes sense. And like I was telling you guys, like certain signs, because they come before other signs, they resonate with certain signs because of their, maybe their planets, their you know, it all depends. But yeah, for the most part, that is pretty much a Virgo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and episode, and I'll be back with more.